This segment is brought to you by Central National Bank. Put our ag professionals to work for you.
Good morning and welcome to Farm Factor on Ag AM in Kansas. I'm your host, Conrad Cabas. Kansas Wheat recently had a holiday open house at their Wheat Innovation Center in Manhattan, Kansas. Take a look. Gluten is a protein composite found in wheat and related grains, including barley and rye. Gluten gives its elasticity to dough, helping it rise and keep its shape, and often gives the final product a chewy texture. Gluten is used in cosmetics, hair products, and other beauty preparation products.
When we talk about gluten of course is the protein in wheat that gives you the ability to make a loaf of bread and gives that bread the ability to rise. So there is a problem with gluten for people who have celiac disease. Celiac disease is a problem because it causes that person to have the inability to digest that gluten. That affects about 1 out of every 135 people in the country. So it's about a 1% or less incidence of that disease. And it really does affect those folks seriously. They have to avoid all foods with gluten products in it. And that's not only breads, but gluten is used in a lot of different ingredients, for example, in candies and shampoos and even some things like soup. Gluten intolerance is really somewhat of a mythical thing. The serious problem is those who have celiac disease. Those who don't have celiac disease should really try to keep wheat in their diet just because of the nutrition and health benefits that they get from having that in their diet, and some of the gluten-free products are not very healthy for you.
For more than 93% of the world, gluten is perfectly fine. Food fads are nothing new, and they do run their course. Kansas Wheat is trying to combat misconceptions with the American public. Gluten is a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. Gluten also shows up in many whole grain foods related to wheat.
Well, gluten-free is certainly just another diet trend, and we've seen diet trends throughout history in the centuries, and unfortunately wheat has been the target of some of those diet fads in a negative way, whether it's just a gluten-free diet, and a lot of that unfortunately is based on bad science. And so we're just trying to combat that with the facts, and over time we think that message gets out, and this, just like any other fad, will pass by. But there has been a lot of capitalization on it, and the numbers have increased on a gluten-free diet. Really hasn't affected our wheat flour consumption numbers that much here in the United States. So we think with the right information, people will start to understand that it's really not bad for you, and we'll try to reverse that trend.
Kansas Wheat also has a great relationship with the surrounding area, like Kansas State University. Many of the researchers are from Kansas State and are in collaboration with the organization. The partnership helps students, consumers, and researchers that helps production with the producer.
Yeah, so we have a great relationship with Kansas State University, between the university and Kansas wheat farmers through the Kansas Wheat Commission and Association of Wheat Growers. Kansas wheat farmers through the Checkoff fund over $1 million of research every year with Kansas State University and the the College of Agriculture in different departments. The Kansas Wheat Innovation Center is on the university campus. We lease the land from Kansas State University. We work very closely with the university in the sense that researchers work here in the Innovation Center and use some of our research facilities. So it's been a long-standing relationship with Kansas State and Kansas wheat farmers in terms of research, and I don't see that changing anytime.
Tallgrass Commodities offers producers bulk commodities at a reasonable price with reliable service throughout the whole Midwest. To find out more about Tallgrass Commodities, visit tallgrass.us or call 785-494-8484.